guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Amy and I make all sorts of weird and wonderful videos, normally surrounding beauty, lifestyle, health, that kind of thing. So if you've seen me before or you think you're gonna like this video, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and give this video a thumbs up so more people can find it. In today's, sorry for the noise in the background, I'm at my friend's house and I'm trying to film while they're all having fun in the living room. In today's video I am going to be doing a follow-up video to my top 5 drugstore foundations with my top 5 high-end foundations. It doesn't mean that these can't be bought elsewhere. So some of these are available in Boots, actually I think all of them are now available in Boots, but they are more expensive than the drugstore brands, which is why I've included them in this video. I think the cheapest one is about £15 going up to 34, so nothing ridiculously expensive, but still getting up there in terms of price point. So let's dive straight in, shall we? So the first one I'm going to talk about is a foundation review that is already up on my channel. It is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. This is the one in the shade NW13, however they have 1,000,001 different shades, which is the wrong shade for me, but I have like 5 or 6 in my drawer back at home. This is possibly my favourite foundation of all time. It is matte, it is long wearing, it holds my oils at bay, it looks great on camera, it looks great in real life. I absolutely adore this foundation. The only issue I have with it is that if I wear it for probably longer than 3 days, it breaks my skin out because it is so long wearing and quite heavy on the skin. I need to be careful in like how often I use it, but it's absolutely fabulous and will always be a staple in my makeup collection. I'll link my review in a card on the screen so you guys can check it out, and it'll be down in the description box as well if you're interested. Next is the foundation that I'm actually reviewing right now. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. Now I've used like that much already. I can see the line of the foundation is about there, and I've only had this for a couple of months. Like, the pump is disgusting. This is the foundation that I will generally wear day to day because it's quite a good colour match for me when I have tan on, which I don't at the moment, but it's still not too bad. This replaced the Rimmel 25-Hour foundation, the lasting finish one, as my everyday foundation. You can buy this in larger boot stores. I think it's around the £18 to £20 mark. I'm not 100% certain, but as with all my other videos, all the products and prices will be listed down below. I have mine in the shade 1.2, which is fair light with warm undertones. However, I will say with this foundation, it does dry down slightly warmer and darker, so it does oxidize a little bit on my skin, but it won't necessarily do that on your skin. The coverage is lovely. It's got a really nice finish to it. It's relatively easy to apply. I won't go into too much detail, so you guys, because I want you guys to watch my foundation review video. Again, I'll link it in a card on the screen or down in the description box, but this has become an everyday staple for me and I will definitely repurchase this when this runs out. Then we have my summer everyday foundation. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Oil-Free Matte Cream with SPF 40. This is nasty and janky and horrible, but the product inside is absolutely fabulous. So IT Cosmetics have 3 different versions of this. They have the original formula, they have the illuminating formula, and they have the oil-free matte version. This is obviously going to be my preference because, if you didn't know, I have oily skin. It's got fantastic coverage. It lasts so well on my skin, probably at least 6 to 8 hours before I need to powder. The only issue that I have with this is I think they only have 6 shades. I might be wrong, but I mean, this is the lightest one that they do, and it's not horrendously light, and it is also quite yellow. If you're much paler than me, you would struggle to get a foundation in this, and also if you're on the deeper spectrum, they might not have something that suits you, which is a shame. I do think that like everything should come in a multitude of shades so as many people as possible can try it. But for me, fortunately, because I can get a shade that matches me, this is absolutely fabulous. And because it has that SPF 40 in it, it's great for in the summer when I will always wear a separate SPF anyway, but that just gives me the extra bit of security knowing that I've got that in my face cream. It's also really hydrating because it's a CC cream, so it doesn't go horrible and dry looking on the skin. Absolutely fabulous. A great one for summer or for travelling because the packaging is also fantastic. On a similar line, we have the Eucerin 50 Plus SPF Photo Aging Control CC Sun Tinted Cream. This is possibly the sheerest thing that I own, and it is also quite dark. However, if I'm on holiday, this is what I'm wearing on a day-to-day basis because it gives me enough, that's actually really quite orange, it gives me enough coverage that I don't feel the need to put any other makeup on the top. It evens out the skin tone, won't cover like any proper pigmentation or blemishes, but that's fine by me. But because it's got the SPF 50 in it, I am fine to like go and sit in the sun if I wanted to, or go outside and do gardening, or do anything that I wanted to do as well, just because it has such high SPF protection. I think it comes in 3 or 4 shades, and they do have a couple of different formulations for this. So they do have a matte version of this that I need to try. I think this was about 15 or 16 pounds, but it's absolutely fabulous. As what you can see, I've absolutely mauled this packaging. But yeah, it's got UVA, UVB filters, and I just absolutely love it. The only thing that I'm not a massive fan of is that it's not in the squeezy tube. I like squeezy tubes, but it does have a pump, which is better than the MAC foundation anyway. So yeah, great product. And then finally, an absolute staple for me is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Makeup. This is an SPF 10 foundation. I have mine in the shade 1N2. This is like the better little sister of Estee Lauder Double Wear. So this is a cream formula, whereas the Estee Lauder Double Wear is more of a liquidy, kind of almost oil formula. This has lighter coverage and is slightly more hydrating, but in my opinion it's better in every way. It lasts, because it's from the Double Wear range, it will last onwards and upwards of like 10-12 hours on my skin without need to powder. It has enough coverage that I can just go in and spot conceal, but it's not heavy on the skin. It doesn't crack, it doesn't go that horrible nasty texture, like particularly on my nose where it kind of splits and separates. They've got a decent shade selection in this. I need to try the Marc Jacobs Shameless foundation, which is apparently very similar in this, but they do have a much greater shade selection. This is probably the most expensive foundation here. I think this is £34 normally retail value, but I absolutely love it. This is in winter, I would say, probably my everyday foundation, just because it is that bit more hydrating on the skin, so it combats my kind of drier winter skin. But it's absolutely great. Really, really rate that. So that's my top 5 high-end foundations. I say high-end, I'm never going to spend like 40 quid on a foundation, but they are like around the £20 mark with the exception of Estee Lauder, but you know, I think that's worth it. If you guys have any foundations that you think I need to try, leave them in the comments down below, or any future video ideas, hit me up down there as well. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.